Aha was a button. Silly me. Instead of pressing the wrong buttons, I never even pressed a button. So I guess that's that. Need to take a course on how to YouTube, I guess. So we got only 2. I must have lost people because they're like, what the hell's going on? Because I didn't know how to work this thing. What's up, Uncle, my favorite uncle? I'm just playing around with StreamYard. It's called StreamYard. I don't usually use StreamYard. I usually use Prisms on my phone. So I was just trying this one out. I just got out of the shower too, so don't mind me. I'll be brushing my snarly hair. I got a hairdresser appointment on Wednesday. So, hey, Stony, what's up? I saw you today. And the Buff Carrot. Thank you for all the beautiful pictures you do, Buff, on everybody. They're awesome. I'm going to add them to my Facebook soon. Nothing but a black hole, Phil. I know. I have to practice and get this straight. And I guess I can't see wrenches on here either, Phil, because you don't have a wrench. So let me know if you see yours on chat, because on this StreamYards thing, it doesn't show me if you have a wrench or not. So what's everyone doing tonight? I know, poor RV Davey. We're just talking to him, and I pulled people away. Hope he isn't putting more curses on people. Everyone has to get along with RV Davey, or you have a chance of passing on. Or so he believes. And why can't he find me? My name's just Magical with a J. It's not that hard to find. Even Stoney Jenkins found me. Hi, Jessica, Jennifer. Happy New Year. Happy January. My first day at work sucked after the holiday. Too many cases being sent up for no reason. And poor Bounder, I know. He said he likes Bounder, though, so hopefully Bounder's safe from his wrath. That Bounder's not going to have an issue with that. So let's see. Yeah, I never used StreamYard before, so I'm just wondering, what else can we do? Slides. I have no slides. Slides from my computer? No. You're collecting legal papers and plotting my next move with, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there is. And the, what Uncle Boozy call it? The Home Depot law firm, law school. Let's see what else I have. Share screen. Share screens is better with 2 monitors. Works on a good computer. Don't show this tip again. I really don't know what I'm doing, so don't mind me. Just a window or a Chrome tab. Oh, look at that. Sorry, guys. I'm totally just playing with this app, I guess you call it. Oh, I know. Did you take Buff Carrot? Did you take your videos down now? The parking lot lawyer. That's what it was. Did you take your video down of your face? I thought it was really good. I don't know what you're nervous about. You look way younger than 30 anything, though. You look like you're like 27 tops. Seriously. That's coming from someone who has a 20-something-year-old kid. So, yep, I work for the IRS. I'm not the person that charges bills or audits people, though. I work in the electronic filing department. So what we do is we software test things like TurboTax and H&R Block and different softwares, whatever tax softwares are out there, to make sure they can talk to the IRS database. So we do that. And then, it was copyright music. I'm sorry. I have, I did some Talib Kweli today on that sunrise thing that I had, the sunset thing I had today. And I got a hit on that, but it's still up. So Yeah, the other thing I do is people that want to e-file tax returns and they want to open up their own business, they have to apply through my department. So we put them through background checks, including fingerprint card checks and stuff. And then, if we find them doing bad stuff like stealing social security numbers, we shut it off. So we do a lot of stuff like that. I don't deal with really like a lot of taxpayers. You're still getting tarred and feathered when the day comes, so do what must be done. So yeah, my Alice in Wonderland has a copyright hit right now, and my Talib Kweli that I had today got a hit. But I didn't really understand the Talib Kweli because I had Ghostface Killer on one of mine and it didn't hit. So I'm just not sure like what music is hitting and what music doesn't. Does somebody have to report it, or does YouTube automatically take it down? I don't understand their rules. I know Coach said he had issues too when he does his wrestling on Friday. Oh, my hair's so snarly. I'm getting my hair cut and done on Wednesday, so hopefully I can stop some of the snarling. Hey, Juanito. I was practicing. Like, I have not seen you in like at least a month, but I swear I've been practicing your name whenever I see it. How's it going? I hope you had a good holiday. You enjoyed your new year and had a good Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. But I still can't figure out, like I said, what YouTube hits and what doesn't. Like, I want to do some work and I want to have like my Pandora on, but I don't want to sit there and get hit the whole time. Like, is Wu-Tang safe? Coach told me that when he uses regular songs for his wrestling, when the wrestlers come into the ring and they have like an intro song, he was having issues. So now it's more like one of those 8-bit Nintendo sounding, musics and songs. Bounder Rhodes. See? Bounder Rhodes is safe. He's not experienced Davy's wrath. Congratulations. You made it, buddy. You made it. So, what a night. So busy. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I was going to do some stuff like I got to take a room downstairs down in my garage. RV Davy. We hang out there a lot. Stoney Jenkins, believe it or not, we hang out with RV Davy a lot. Yeah. So Carlos will walk into RV Davies and say, Davy, are you dying? It's so bad. I shouldn't even laugh, but it's so bad. But anyways, I have a room downstairs in my garage I got to take down. So it's like I have the drywall mostly down. I have a couple more pieces to do. I got to break that up into the little pieces to throw it away. And then I have the studs, I guess you call it, all the 2x4s. And I just don't know how the vertical ones are staying up. I don't see nails. I don't see screws. I don't see how they're hanging there. So I don't think I have a choice but to take my saw, which I've never used before, and cut the wood out. And I think I'm going to cut it in the middle, which sounds stupid. But then I'm going to go ahead and cut it in the middle and then cut it on the top so the pieces just fall down and it'll be easier for me to burn. Like I can stack them and burn them. So, yeah, no, Phil, I wouldn't say that Davy's like Howard Stern. If you want a Howard Stern channel, you need to go visit Noodles. And Noodles has like 3 right now. But if you want like a Howard Stern type of comedian, you'd have to go visit Noodles. So, and use a hammer. So I took my foot and I kicked it super hard, the studs, and they're not moving. So it's like they're stuck somehow, but I don't know how they're put on the wall. And I know the bottom piece of wood, the one's horizontal, I have a feeling it used is it a ratchet gun where you shoot the nail into the cement? So I think the bottom one's going to be a pain in the ass. I want to say that he probably did the ratchet gun like all the way across the bottom. Is that what that's even called? And then the ceiling, I think, is just screwed in. So we can do that one. So Davy's the queen of all bitches. Yeah. Well, I mean, I know there's people on here on YouTube that are like sex offenders and they have issues and they have criminal offenses and stuff. But honest to God, it's just YouTube. Like, I just don't, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that I support any of that stuff. And in my real life, would I hang with someone and be their best friend? Probably not, but it's just YouTube. So, I'm just not gonna assume what their criminal past is, you know, and do it that way. But yeah, Davies, so one day he was cooking dinner, his taco meat, whatever, and then he took the frying pan when he was done cooking the meat and he put it on his toilet. And, I mean, you gotta, I mean, that was just completely entertaining right there. I mean, who the hell's cooking and putting it on our RV toilet? And his black sewer hose was on his dashboard for a while, and he moved that near the toilet, but put it on top of his water bottles. So, could do your due diligence. I mean, would I want to pay for a people searcher at what, $25 a month to search his background? And what am I going to do? Search RV Davy as a name? I mean, again, it's just YouTube, and I think this is all he has, really. So, but I'll show you the studs to this room. My little dog hates when I open the door because she thinks she's like something fierce. Okay. I don't think I can hammer them out. There's honestly like nothing. I don't see any nails. I don't see any screws. And when I kick them, I have flip-flops on. Well, I've seen those on, so I'm not gonna. These things just aren't, like, they're so solid in here. You know? So I have my laptop, sorry, it's on my phone to reverse it, but I got the wiring all out. And like I said, I think the bottom is all bullet. I honestly don't even see any screws or nails to the top of that freaking wood either. Oh yeah, it's nailed. Shit. It's nailed and right against a metal beam, so all right. Well, again, I've never used my saw before. I was trying to get Street Life to help me. I've never used this thing before, but guess what? It's gonna go down. I got my battery on my drill right now, so I think this is the thing to do it, right, guys? Right? This would be the thing to take down that wall right there. So I think it's gonna have to happen. I don't know how to use this. I'm just gonna put the battery in and then hope for the best. Right? Are you guys excited for that? Might have to call 911 for me. I don't know. I gotta get this down too. My JPEG boards and then some more drywall and get that down. I had the garage door people cut a piece out of the room. And that's the coming on the other side. I think we don't have any choice but to cut that off, right? Just saw it right in the middle, and then hopefully these boards on the top just fall, because if not, I'll have to cut in the top too. And then I'll have to stack up all this wood so I can burn it outside in the fire pit. That's what I'm thinking. That's the plan, because such a pain in the ass. Oh, and I got to take this door down too. Shit. I got my hair stuck in here. But I have this freaking door too I got to take down. That's all going to go. Like how I dropped the drywall and just kind of left it there. So I chop all that stuff off too. Take this door down. Take those studs out. Cut it all out. Had a kid living here for like, what, 4 months? If even that. And I got all this shit to do. TT has a history of punking people. Yeah, well, she also has a history of doxing people and suing people and accusing them of shit that they don't do. So there's that. That's how I feel about that. Yes, Beans. See? Freaking feisty little shit. Take me outside. Take me outside, Mom. Take me outside. This girl. Okay, I don't even know where your leash thing is. Hold on. I can only do so much. Oh my God. You hooked? All right. And out she goes. It's freaking cold outside. Hello, Mr. Pickles. Oh, man. So, he got punked by 2T. You think that's called a punk? I don't think it's called a punk. I think it's a bitch-ass move to hit someone in the dark. Just my opinion. It should be more like this. Hey, I have an issue with you. So, at high noon on Thursday, we're going to meet in Town Square. And we're going to have it out. That's the way it should be done. Don't just sneak up on people in the dark. I'm really out of breath because I'm anemic. Freaking dogs. Come on. Come on. Seriously? I have more bunny rabbits in my yard than squirrels. Facts. And the dogs like to go out because there's bunnies in the yard. And it's cold. I'm so bossy. I ain't bossy. I am the boss. You ever seen that sign before? Not bossy. I am the boss. Yeah, Davey wouldn't even be able to reach. Davey can't even use his hands. Right, Luna Moon? Like, it should really be. This is the scheduled date of our duel. Beans now. Beans. Honest to God, as if it's not wintertime. All right, now the husky has to go out because now it's all of a sudden let's go out time. I mean, they've already been out like 100 times today. Go, go, go. It's all about the bunnies. It's all about the bunnies. The bunnies outside make it interesting. That's okay. That's okay. I've been blocked by Davey before. He'll just take me back again. He can take criticism. He knows his black pipe shouldn't be on his water bottles. He knows better than that. Hey, Katie. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you had a good New Year's. I'm going to sit here in front of my board games. Look at that. Oh, I wish my dogs were sleeping on a beanbag. But then again, I worked 10 hours today and they were pretty good, so. Oh, is that even the real RV, Davey? Hold on. Oh, that's cool. I never knew how they pop those things up. Now I know how they pop those things up. I've never used this app before. This is so cool. All right, hold on. Where is he? Wait, hold on. I know on my app I can Oh, Davey, you know I'm just joking with you. You say stuff too. How do you go into your page? Put user to timeout, block user. I'm not going to block you. But if you block me, you know Straight Jacket's going to unblock me because I'm one of your favorites. That's okay, Charles Tanal. You can keep ratting me out to whoever you have to rat me out to. Here comes your people. You don't even know who Judith Oxnard is. Like, for real, you don't know who the real Judith Oxnard is. So I'm not sure who else you have for people. Dandruff. Dandruff is one of them. Bounder Rhodes was just in here. So does Bounder Rhodes have an opinion on that? Yeah, Wymito, I totally was practicing your name. I got it. Sorry, I'm just catching up on some chats. I know. But when Davey talks bad about people and he gets in fights with people, they tend to pass away. So, and I'm not making fun of Camo Dave, but that's exactly what RV Davey said, that he's the reason why Camo Dave passed away is because they weren't getting along. So, yeah, I still Bounder Rhodes. See how that is? I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. So, I like this showing stuff. Like, I didn't know how people were doing that before. And now I see it. Hey, Ken. How are you? I'm just trying out this StreamYard thing. I've never used it before. So one thing I've noticed is I can't see who my wrenches are. And then two, I can't like press on someone to see if their accounts are real like I can with another, like when I use prisms or when I'm a wrench, like over in Streets. I can't do that on this one. Right. Well, Katie, he actually said that today. Yeah, I doubt you would cut Bounder roads out ever. You see that? I really highly doubt you'd ever cut Bounder roads out. I don't know how else to like check that. How do you do that? View page select. Well, Uncle, if I can figure out how to do it, I would. But right now my options are to highlight. My name is different on StreamYards too. Oh yeah, it is. It's Lori Teeling, isn't it? I'm such an amateur. Yeah, no, seriously, Stony Jenkins. RV Davey has blocked me 3-4 times, I want to say, and he has Straight Jacket 85 as his head admin person, and Todd has told me that I wouldn't be banned again, but I wouldn't be surprised if he does ban me at the same token. So, and again, all I was talking about was how he cooks, right? And also like where he keeps his poop holes. I didn't think that was that bad. So yeah, I have no clue how to give anyone a wrench. I don't even know how to like share this link to invite anybody up here because I've never used StreamYards before. This is the first time. Well, the second time. I think I played with it one time, but this is the first time that I've actually had a full broadcast. So bear with me because I'm just learning. I can remove myself. Can I? Oh, I can change this. Magical, the bossy girl. How about that? Is that better? All right, so I can do that. I can split my layout. I can share my screen. I can share a video. I can stop cam, obviously. I can invite. Oh, I can invite. Hold on. Copy to clipboard. And I might regret doing that, but there you go. I think that's how that works. Let me know if that works. Uncle, you're going to share your cooking channel because you make some fancy smashy dinners. Hi, Janice. How are you? Am I a two-faced person too? Because RB Davey has me blocked. He said, I don't think you're blocked, Katie. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Hold on. I need to let my dogs back in and change the... Yay, I sent an invite. Why, Mito, I'm going to get this. I'm going to be a YouTube celebrity. That's what I'm going to be. I got 20 people in the stream. That's about what RV Davey gets. He's blocked me 4 times so far in my 4 months of being here. I'm also blocked by Slingshot Warrior and Melton John. And I think that's it. I think that's all. Oh, no, sorry. The most important person I have that blocked me was Tasha Teeling. She was the first person that blocked me. So now the dogs are going to act stupid because we're in the house. And if you ever had a schnauzer before, miniature schnauzers think they're big dogs. So she thinks she's the same size as this big husky. And they grew up together as puppies, so stupid dogs. Yeah, well, Melton has my phone number and we were good friends, but I don't know. She's mad at me, so nothing I can do about that, and that's fine. She'd probably rather I keep her name out of my mouth, so that's okay. So, Blind Views says, RV Davey, you are not welcome in my live streams ever again. So that is final. The chat bubble, the chat bubble hides my chins. Perfect. That is such a great tip. Overrated Honda generator. Here, see this? The chat bubble hides my chins. That is fantastic. I'm glad it does. Maybe I do like this app a lot more. Maybe I love this app so much more than Prisms. So, all right, what else can I do? All right, so I learned how to do that. I still can't. What this Chuck Stewart? Whoa, Little Debbie cakes are out of bounds. Is that for me? I'm hiding my double chins. Am I a big gal for you? Huh? I'm big boned. Too big boned for you. I do like how this hides my double chins though. It's fantastic. This is a body over 40, and I'm all right with that. And I also don't do anything in the winter. I am a slug, honestly, with a capital S. I am so tired, like for the past 4 days. So it just is what it is. I'm more active in the summertime. I'm not a winter person at all. At all, at all. Multi-poo schnauzers. He's not the real blind views. I can't tell who's who. Like, I can't click on anything of who's who. So if you guys haven't followed Ken's Backroad Travels, I highly recommend his streams because he's actually out there doing stuff. Like, he's out there traveling and showing cool places that I've never been down south in that area of Louisiana, Mississippi, and all that. So I highly recommend that you guys add him. 2 minutes of makeup probably wouldn't hurt. You're right. But see, what I did today is I worked 10 hours and then I took a shower. So I'm not about to get makeup up just for YouTube and then have to take it all off again. So. Oh, I read like Davey too? Okay. I probably did. All right. I'll do this one then. I'm going to highlight all the insults that come up. So sorry, Chuck Stewart. I was hoping not because Massachusetts people can be rough like me. So you got to use headphone to join your show. I'll join to talk shit about RV Davey, RV Dummy, and Tasha Tweaker. Oh, join my show? I can get my headset on and you could probably just talk freely. Hold on. I'm going to take you on a field trip again. But make sure that this is up to hide my double chins and my lack of makeup. My lack of makeup. Hey, Botter. Welcome. Are you going to be nice? I hope you're going to be nice. This is my first time working on the StreamYards. I'm still an amateur. But I can grab my work headset. You know what I got in the mail today? I got a bill today. You know what the bill is for? Fucking x-ray. They x-rayed my finger and I get charged $40 for it. So guess what? Next time something hurts or is swollen or looks like I did something to it, I ain't getting an x-ray. I don't even give a shit. And my ER, get this, if I go into the ER, it's $175 for a visit. If I stay overnight in the hospital, it's $175 for a visit. So I'm already at well over 3 something. And yes, I work for the IRS and I don't do math. It's fine. Hate me. Hate me. So, yeah, Ken does it for fun, doesn't bring any kind of drama, and I like that. All right, so I have a headset on if you want to click on the stream and join, but it's up to you. I can do that. Hold on. Copy. And I really don't know if it's going to like paste. Is there something where like it would tell me someone's waiting in the back or something? The back room, I guess it's called. I don't know. Oh, next insult. When do we receive content? Well, you don't have to stay here if you don't think it's content. So let me bitch about my bill again. Look at $40. $40 for freaking x-ray on my finger. Because my finger is twice the size of this finger. And why? They don't know. I can bend it finally. I couldn't even bend it before. It's not significant. I got bit by a tick and now I have Lyme disease. And this just happens randomly to my joints, like my knee or my ankle or my thumb. So I am not getting x-rayed again because this is crap. And I would think twice about going to the ER if it's going to be 175, because that is bullshit. See, that worked. I think it worked. I can remove. I don't want to remove. I can do side by side. It's just the fat sloshing from side to side. Hold on, I have a new insult I have to put up. 100 times better. The headset's better, you think? Yeah, Uncle, I couldn't hear you at all but static stuff. You expecting to see Tasha? Yeah, I know. It came up as Lori Teeling. I don't know why. I changed my name to Magical, but I don't know why it still comes up as Lori Teeling. And now I'm being insulted by this overrated Honda generator. But insult with good tips, because I guess this thing, this little whatever you call it, the bubble, is giving me, it's hiding my double chin. So Blind Views, I kind of heard something about a restraining order against him when he was talking about being in Phoenix, I want to say, but I didn't know who he was talking about or who they were talking about, so I don't know anything about that at all. So I'm going to add Uncle again, see if it works. BV was pulling up live streams, funny as shit. Hi Magda, welcome. I'm just learning how to use StreamYard. I've never used this before. I've used Prisms, but I never used StreamYard. And so far I've been insulted just about 10 times so far. So it's not too bad. It could be worse. And Uncle Boozy's trying to come up and join me. Even though your chin is hidden, I still don't care if you're a face. Well, that's okay. You know what you're doing though? Overrated Honda generator. You're giving me streams. You're giving me views, I should say. So my hair is still soaking wet. It's driving me crazy. So yeah, good choice, Katie. So that was a good choice, Katie. Thank you for doing that. I guess I saw that Camo Dave has a GoFundMe right now for his funeral costs, and they're a little over 5,000, I want to say right now, and she dropped $1,000 on that, which was very, very, very nice of her. I mean, Chame is like one of the sweetest people you can get around here. She's so nice. So oh, I do the thing like Magda. I do the same thing that RV Davy does. I guess I don't read all the way down, so I'm like, why am I going to jail? I forgot that Botter was in here too. Boozy, you get a microphone going?
You hear me now?
I can hear you
How funny is this, huh?
now. Right? StreamYard.
I bet overrated Honda generator is Tasha Teeling, and I fucking hate her guts too.
Yeah, do you?
I bet
I
that's.
was wondering.
I bet that.
I was wondering the same, but I just let it go. I said I'm not gonna let it bother me.
Yeah, that's one of RV Davies' little fucking.
Yeah, I don't get their relationship at all. I mean, especially after he was attacked the way he was. I don't get their friendship. All right, let's see.
Stockholm syndrome.
I'm just gonna keep highlighting.
Some transvestite comes and smacks the shit out of you in your little minivan. That was fucking hilarious. Go away if you want me to.
Right. Exactly. I'll move my RV
The
if you
broad's a
want to.
tweaker. I can't. Can you see the chat? I can only see the chat screen on StreamYard here. I'm not used to this.
Yeah, I'm not used to it either. Yeah, this is like totally weird to me. I
Oh
have the
well,
chat
what can you
screen on the
do?
right side, and if I click on it, it like highlights and brings it over to the like under my picture, but I'd have to click on each one of them, to go through everything.
Hold on, let me see something.
I don't think Magda's trolling me at all. And Botter, she's right. You did ruin it for her with Jersey Boy. That's not nice. Jersey Boy seemed pretty cool. But I'm over here just highlighting overrated Honda generator because I like the attention I'm getting. Oh, sorry, Chuck Stewart. I just read your stuff. Your partner had Lyme 20 years ago. Yeah, it's like so over in the Cape, it's easier to get treatments for Lyme disease than it is here. Because I'm not in a heavy Lyme area, and I have 3 strains of Lyme. You need 5 according to CDC to get any kind of help. So normally on the Cape, they'll put like a port in your chest and start feeding you antibiotics this way. They won't do that for me at all. Because the CDC is just holding back my doctors from saying that I have Lyme disease. So it's just every day something new. I wake up with either my heart's fluttering, my hips feel like they're about to pop out for no reason. I can't walk. I feel fine for 3 days straight. Then I'll get something else going on, migraines with auras, or I can't digest any food for a couple days. I actually couldn't digest food for like 3 years one time. It was horrendous. I mean, best way to lose weight, but still, it just was crazy. So, So yeah, every insult I get is just going to be highlighted on my screen that hides my double chins. You see? If I hold it just like that, hides my double chins. And I was told I should put a splash of makeup on, but I've already just took a shower, so it ain't going to happen. So RV Davy, she's won't come in my channel because you all trash my channel. Who is we? I don't trash your channel. I'm always in there giving you love, giving you scoops, giving you like this. Get scoops, man. I'm always in there messing with you. Yeah, it's just so what happened with my story is that I got bit by a tick around May or June of 2013. I found the tick in the morning, so it's pretty embedded, and it was a deer tick, and I was hiking in a really heavy deer wooded area. Anyways, I put it in a bag, brought it to my doctor, and I said, "Well, don't you test the tick?" And she said, "No. And since you don't have a bullseye rash, we don't do anything for you." And the next day, I had a bullseye on my opposite leg. And so I called her, told her nothing was happening. Rest in peace. She passed away this last year. But anyways, summer went on. August, my heart was in 185 beats a minute. I was driving through Cambridge and I was going by the hospital there. It's a Christian hospital. I can't remember the name of it right now, but I couldn't stop my heart from doing 185 beats a minute. So I pulled over to the hospital and was put into the ER to get my heart back into normal sinus. And then when I was coming home, I felt like someone punched me in the stomach right here, and I had a hard time breathing without putting my hands up over my head. So I was treated for H. pylori, and then I couldn't digest food, and then the body pain started, like, head to toe. I was stuck on the couch, and I couldn't figure it out. Um, so months went by, and there was a day that I didn't eat any food at all. Like, I just fasted and didn't eat any food, and the pain went away the next day, and I was like, "Huh." And it wasn't like I was eating unhealthy food, and I was eating a lot smaller portions, like the size of my fist type of portions, and, everything I did was just bothering it. So I went on a raw fruit and veggie diet, and I did that for, like, 3 months, and I gained all my mobility back again just from that. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just unhealthy. That's true. I mean, I'm definitely unhealthy. Definitely have issues. Don't we all? But Lyme disease sucks, man. Like Lyme disease sucks so bad. And they can be as small as a poppy seed. Like, they could be in your hair when you're hiking, you don't even know it. Like, I used to be so obsessed with wearing, like, socks over my pants and a bandana over my head just to make sure that oh, sorry, Uncle Boozy. I totally didn't see you there. Um, I, uh I would wear, like, handkerchiefs or bandanas over my head, my hair, and, my socks over my pants so ticks wouldn't climb up my legs. So, I'm giving you Scoops Poodle's 1980 survival. Yep, you get how many? 2,022 scoops. How about that? And every year that you're cool, you get another scoop. That's what you get. I should even make fun of that guy. I think his guy is great. I mean, that guy's channel is pretty cool. He looks so different than what he used to look like. Have you been over there, Uncle Boozy, to David Belo's channel?
No, I haven't. I only go to a few channels anymore.
Yeah,
These people get on my nerves.
he's a smaller channel.
All the nomads. Tired of all the nomad channels. It's
Yeah.
just shit, man. I mean, how many times can you see the Grand Canyon or somebody make a pot full of slop? You know what I mean? How many times? I mean, I watch cooking shows. I watch religious shows. I watch shows on stained glass and stuff like that.
Oh,
I don't watch
that's
these fucking
cool.
people anymore.
I'll probably move on. I mean, I do the Boit, I do the Nomads, and this guy, David Belo, got kind of tossed in the Boit, and it's been entertained for the past week or so. It's been pretty funny. So, and you're right, Alexa
How about everybody
Castano.
pretending to give a shit about camera?
For who?
Huh?
What'd
So
you
how about
say?
everybody giving a shit about Camo Dave dying all of a sudden? I said, how
Oh,
about
that.
everybody giving a shit about Camo Dave dying all of a sudden?
Yeah.
I think like anybody cared about the dude when he was alive.
He had a lot of viewers though, like when he was going over to Quartzsite, because I mean I'm new to all this YouTube stuff. I've only been here since I don't know 4 months or something. But I went to his channel in October. I think I found him, and he had a $200 donation just in one stream. Just boom, this guy gave him $200. So he was definitely popular. Look at his freaking
I
dog.
don't know. I wanted him to go visit Huff and Paint Mikey and Pyro. What's that guy that's always setting shit on fire? Randy. He didn't go over there. You notice that? I thought that was pretty funny.
I did not see
Didn't go
that
see.
one.
Didn't go see. No, he didn't go. He went to pay attention to those fucking people. Yeah, well, what can you do?
Chuck Stewart, you really think RV Davey has potential to be Camo Dave? I highly doubt that. Camo Dave was his own person doing his own streams for sure.
You know, it sucked when he stopped, using clips of other people's videos. I think it was Cop Carolyn and the other one that stopped him from doing that. He started recording them. His
Mm,
show started, him drinking vodka. I don't know. That stupid fucking puppet. God, I
yeah.
hated that puppet. That squeaky puppet, what's his, Scratchy or whatever the fuck his name was.
I really only think I saw his streams like 3 times. It was just too busy for me. It just wasn't holding my interest.
I didn't have anything against the guy, but, I just think it's funny everybody gives a fuck about him all of a sudden when nobody gave a fuck about him before. Everybody used to
Yeah.
always bitch about, his comments. Well, I'm sorry, you got shitty videos. You show the same thing over and over. How many times we got to watch you make chili? Yeah, or what's no? Here's what I don't understand because I'm from the high desert, right? What's so fucking exciting and wonderful about sitting out in the middle of Quartzsite all the winter? You ever been to the high desert? You ever been to
No.
like Arizona? There's nothing to do unless you're doing dope or getting drunk every day. There ain't nothing to do out there unless you have an old lady. So what are you doing? What's interesting out there?
So
I
I
don't
guess
get it.
like I mean to me the only thing I could understand about it was that all the friends were gathering and eating and camping together, which I do often with like my side friends. That's all I could see out of it. But if you're going there during off season, no, I don't see the, you know, the excitement of
You
it.
think so? I don't know. It's the reason I started traveling was to get away from people.
I
It's
like,
just me. I don't know.
yeah, like for me, I guess like I like people. I like meeting people, especially. It's probably why I enjoy this so much. But for me, like when I go camping, I'd rather group like
Right.
it makes me feel normal, because there's so much shit on Facebook and so many people doing knee jerk reactions, assholes at work, like whatever it might be, that when I go camping and there's like normal people with like interest around me, it's like, oh
Right.
wow, cool, like it's normal.
Yeah.
That's me, that's my personality, Like we camp in the springtime we camp and there's like at least 50 people that show up, and we all gather together like that. Like there's one whole campsite that we all have dinners and lunches with, and there's a bunch of picnic tables all pushed together, and we just camp for the whole weekend together. And I like that. I feel like it's a normal get away from the assholes.
I don't know.
But
I
everyone's
guess.
different. I mean, yeah, exactly. Everyone's different. That's just the way I am, and I'm a talker. Like if you come to the grocery store with me, I'm gonna know at least 10 people, and I'm gonna sit there and freaking talk. And this fast grocery trip is gonna cost you like 2 hours of your life. You know, that's just the way I am.
Maybe it's like I grew up in the desert, and it's just weird that people make such a big deal about it. Have you ever been to Arizona?
No, I've really never. Well, I mean, I've left New England when I was a kid, to travel on my dad's work trips and stuff. But I really
Right.
have not been out of New England or the East Coast.
Go, go to Flagstaff and Williams and see the people you deal with down there. It's not that I hate everything either. I'm just from the desert, so I don't get what the big fast. How long can they stay out there? Is that the big draw that they don't have to pay for anything? They're
I'm
just
not
gonna go
sure. I mean,
squat.
are they even
I think
hookups
that's
out
what it
there?
is.
I mean, I don't mind boondocking and all that stuff, but I do have an issue if I can't use like a bathroom or take a clean shower after a while. I don't like that.
No, I think they fill up their tanks and they have to go into town and dump the black tanks and the greats. Actually, I think they just dump the great tanks out in the desert, but they had to
Okay.
dump. Yeah,
I mean, I hate to sound all like, ugh, like girly and stuff, but even like to fill, like I was under the camper that we have. We have a 20-foot camper, and I was under it, and
right.
I could see the holding tank has like black shit on it. And I know you can flush it out and add like, a little bit of a chlorine bleach something to clean it out, but I just wouldn't trust that water to drink and, you know.
No, I don't drink. I just use it to take a shower with and do dishes with. But I got distilled water to drink from.
Okay.
I usually just go with me and my dogs. Usually go. We go out to Mardi Gras. We do the whole carnival thing. Stay up there for 70 days, and I've been out to Flagstaff. There's certain people. I don't know if you like going to bars and stuff like that, but there's certain people. I'm sure you can figure out who I'm talking about. They're all over the fucking state. It's just a pain in the ass in Arizona. It's like New Mexico's kind of the same way, unless
Mhm.
you go like to the Gila National Park. That's pretty nice. You deal with all the hunters and stuff. They're pretty cool people. Texas is pretty cool, but Arizona, yeah, I don't get.
And I don't see us
Make a
pulling
big
the
deal about
camper down that far.
Parker, and
Like
right.
the most I'll pull the camper is like 3 hours or so,
Uh,
3 or 4 hours. I just don't want to deal with it. The last we did a trip and it was like an hour and a half from the house, and I went to go put some gas in the truck, and the fucking gas was pouring out on the ground. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So, like, I reached my hand underneath there, and the hose clamp had cracked off, which I didn't understand 'cause it's only a couple of years old, but I had no, I guess, grip to get that, hose right on the fuel line, so anyways, I stopped in an RV place. He gave me some zip ties. I reached my hands up there and tried to zip tie it the tightest I could with my hands, greased up to the elbows, and then made it back to the campground. And I had an hour and a half drive pulling 3,000 pounds with 3/4 of a tank left. And I made it all the way home, but pulling it in the driveway, I couldn't back her up. She's a single axle, and no matter like you just breathe the wrong way and she jackknifes. Like she's so sensitive. So I'm like, "Son of a bitch, if I fucking run out of gas with you trying to park in my driveway, I'll be so pissed." But anyways, for that reason, it just makes me nervous taking a truck that far. He's just an old guy.
I go get my shit still from Louisiana. You know, the old man died, so I had to leave the camper out in New Orleans, and I
Hmm.
got like a JLU was it 2020 Jeep, and that's really fun to trailer with. You can't go past 65, so
Yeah, I make it
it's
about
not, you know, a
65.
truck's not that bad, I guess.
I mean, the truck is good, but it's only a Ford Ranger, so I think I pull about 8,500, but I don't know what it is with this camper. It's just it struggles with it. I can go about 65 or 70 in the slow lane, and then I see the camper just kind of swaying slowly, like over to the other side, over to the other side. So we
Right.
added a weight distribution hitch to it, and then all I felt it was more jerking the truck instead of like making it nice and smooth. So by the time we got to our location, cabinets were flinged open, there was shit on the ground. It was just like a mess. So, I don't know. I
Yeah.
think I'll probably if I ever traveled out to the desert, I would take a plane, rent a car, kinda like visit, maybe rent a camper and try it out, but not on my bucket list.
There ain't much to do out there. It's these people make it. They pretend to make a big deal out of it because they got to have some kind of content. It's really fucking boring. It's not like what do? They play fucking for cheesy all day. I
That's what I'm saying. There
unless you're
must be
drunk
board
or fucked.
games.
Yeah, well, you play the cool board games. So, man, they play the games from like the 50s. You're probably the youngest one out there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I did see some of the pictures, like Lori's Way was posting some videos, and yeah, it looks like a bunch of retirees just enjoying themselves and talking and playing the guitar and hanging out. And I guess you have to like that sort of
I
thing,
don't know.
but if it's
They
not,
don't seem very. I don't mean to be negative. I'm sorry.
no, it's okay.
Yeah,
We went camping up in Maine, and COVID had enough. I mean, the stimulus checks were hitting, the child tax care credit was hitting. These people were calling the phones left and right, saying they just got a prison. Where the fuck's my money? They were being rude, obnoxious, and I really just had a really negative feeling about our country. In general, I wasn't getting good callers. I wasn't talking to good people. And when we went to Maine and we started camping with these people from Vermont, and they were just
right.
like-minded. They want to canoe, they want to take their dogs out to the ocean, they want to hike and explore shit. I was like, "All right, there's normal people still out there, cool." So I needed that to recenter, like, things are all right. Our country's not that bad.
Yeah. We like Louisiana. The Louisiana is pretty cool.
Oh, definitely.
So is Mississippi. Because
Oh,
if you
yeah.
want to spend, well, you work for a living. So
Right.
if you want to stay at a bike ride, it's 750 a month to stay at an RV park.
Damn.
That's not bad.
Well, a month, you're right. So for a
Yeah.
month, it's not that bad. Because average around here at Camp Runs about 60 bucks. 60 bucks a night, and that's low if you
For a
can even
month?
find that.
No,
I
no,
know, a night.
I'm talking about an RV
So
park.
is an
That's
RV park
what
different than a
Louisiana
campground?
was. Yeah, they got hookups. A lot of them, they have like a couple of spots for campgrounds. Like tents.
Mhm.
But you really don't want to. You don't really don't want to camp in a tent in Louisiana. Unless you want to get mugged and shot, I guess. I don't. I had a German
I think
Shepherd with me when I was down in Montreal. So
if I went down that area, I'd contact Ken for sure. He could show me all the good spots to stay at,
yeah,
right? Ken
people
Ken
from
would show
this
us all the tricks. Mhm.
people from Mississippi and Louisiana are really nice too. Coach has the right idea. I don't know what's the I don't know how where's he go? Slindell. It's right outside of going towards the south. I wouldn't want to stay there, but anyways. Well, I'm done talking. I'll talk to you again sometime later.
Okay. All right. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. And I'll try to rent you on my StreamYard.
You got better. I'm just kidding. Thank you.
I didn't I didn't hear what you said because your mic broke up. So Slidell, yeah. All I know is that Coates goes down from Massachusetts down to Florida. That's all I know. So when he comes back up here in the spring or summer, I'm gonna meet up with him and we'll do lunch or a dinner or something. So that would be fun. And I'm hoping I get together with Street Life as well. Hope that he'll come out and camp with him as an adventure baby, because that would be a lot of fun to do too. So I don't mind meeting up with people. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to do stuff. It's just, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. But when we camp on the river that we have, we do just boondock, and we just that's our escape away from people. Like, let's just go boondock, let's not deal with anybody. There's no cell phone, there's no internet service, there's no running water, there's no electricity. We're running stuff on battery, if even that. Most of the time we just deal with stuff in the dark. Um and also cook on like cast iron, so we have to worry about water. There's a fresh spring up the street that comes out of the rock, so we fill up with gallon buckets, and that's what we use to flush the toilet or wash our hands, brush our teeth. And I normally can do that for about a weekend. I don't stay more than maybe 3 or 4 days, tops, because again, I'm just not all about that not showering thing. So that's just me, and I'm not about to wipe myself down. So Alexa and the other, who was it? The Honda generator person has seems like they left, so I don't need to keep negative comments, I guess, up there. But I was thinking of doing a Jeep too, because I took my stream down on my camper, but when that truck goes, we don't have the pickup truck anymore. I need something small to get that camper out that's four-wheel drive. So a Jeep is definitely on my bucket list to get. And then that would be my main car, because I drive a Civic right now too. So I can't pull a camper with a Civic. And now I have two cars because I need one to pull a camper, one to pull the Civic. One to drive to work. So a Jeep would be cool. So Oh, wow, Stony, is that recently it just dropped down for you guys? 'Cause I hope you don't have, snow like you did last year. That sucked. It was last year, right, where your toilet bowls were exploding and pipes were freezing? I have, um I have some teams down in Austin that I work with, and they were just out of work. It was hard. Yeah, you're not negative, you're just truthful with what you like, and I appreciate that. I know nothing. I mean, honestly, I'm like, so when I'm on YouTube, the people that I watch stream is usually the live people, and I probably spend more time in Boyd than I do the nomads. I think if RV Davies considered a nomad, he's probably like the closest nomad friend that I have, even though now he's blocked me and I can't go back there. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see if I'm really blocked or not. Um, but yeah, I can't think of any of the nomads that I really follow. I mean, I kind of learn names as I go, but I'm mostly a Noodles chat. He's got 3 different names on there, and I'll go on Berg's. Berg's comes on really late at night because he's West Coast, so it's hard for me to stay up and watch his show, but I sometimes do. I try to stay a neutral. I really don't want to take sides. I really can't stand when I'm told, like, I can't talk to this person because this person fights with this person, and this person fights with that person, and therefore how dare you speak to this person. I'm not about that. Like, I'm just not going to do it. I get warned all the time, like, don't talk to Noodles, he's dangerous. Don't talk to Jasmine, she's a this. Don't talk to Rachella because she's this. And I'm like, I'm on YouTube. Like, I don't care. I shut it down. I go do something else. I work all day. I don't want the drama. The drama comes. But watch out for Magna. She does this. Well, Magna's told me off. It's fine. Magna's more of a person, like, if she's gotta tell you something, she's gonna just tell you something. That's what it is. Like, I didn't take it as an insult. She had an issue with me. I respected her issue with me. It's totally fine. Um, but I need to get a PO box. I don't know if I'll get a PO box. Uh, below 50. Yeah, it's supposed to be 47 here on Wednesday, I heard. So I have the next 2 days off at work, and I'm thinking that those are the 2 days I really have to hit that room downstairs. So if you want to witness Lori cutting off her arm or cutting off her leg because she's trying to use a saw that she's never used before, that's construction grade, please come join me for that live stream, because I think I'm going to do it live stream because I really don't know how to use that saw, and I'll probably need tips and help of how to use that. So you have snow in Tennessee? Wow. I mean, I gotta drop my bubble just to hide my chin. between the tornadoes happening and then you guys got snow. I mean, what crazy weather. And we should have snow here. I mean, I want to say I've got a dusting, maybe a inch or so at most of slushy crap, icy stuff, but I mean, nothing here, and that's weird for us. Even Washington D.C. just got dumped on. So the weather is really acting weird. I'm just glad we don't have the tornadoes like, the mid south does, or the south. But crazy. Oh, there's a private chat button. Ah, sorry, Uncle, you were private chatting me and I didn't even see that either. So there's so many buttons that I don't even know what to do. Like, what's this? This is classic. Let me do a theme. That's a bubble. Oh, the bubble. That doesn't hide my chin, though. Let me see. Minimal and the block. Okay, which do we like better? A little bubble. The brand color. Oh, we can change the color. Hold on. Oh, I can make it purple. What? I prefer a dark purple. So there you go. Now you're purple. Display the names. Display the logo. I can do a countdown of my clip. Interesting. I can do a background. I don't even want to like mess with it too much. What else I got? Okay, I didn't know I could private chat, so there's that. So I learned that. I learned how to link people up, learned how to add them to the to the StreamYards. That's cool. All these things I'm learning. All these things I'm learning. Uncle, I kind of saw your video a little bit, so I don't know if you want me to add you or not to the chat. Just let me know if you do. Hey, hey, hey. My kid told me she's going to be home today. She hasn't been home for like 4 days, so yeah, isn't this couch obnoxious, Ken? And I love it though because it fills up so much of the room, but I had one more piece that was the corner piece that made the sectional like scoot around this way and it took up too much room. So now I just have it straight across and I'm on a chase lounge part, but I mean, don't let it fool you. The thing's ripped to hell. Be careful in what they call the boy. It's not what it used to be. It's gotten lots worse. You're right, Stony. I'll tell you, like, I've already been threatened to be swatted. Somebody during my live stream was going through my property information about like whatever liens I had on before and whatever property history. Someone doxed my previously married name. I've only been here for 4 months. That's how bad the boy's gotten on me. So all right, Stony, thanks for joining and thanks for the warning. Like I don't even know what to do. I actually was going to quit YouTube and take off my channel and just say fuck it, but then I said no. Like why? I enjoy this. So if you had a couch like this, you'd still be married. Yeah, well, I definitely like this is that section on the end is my old lady grandma section 'cause it's got a recliner to it. And yes, Beans, can I help you? And I usually sit over there and I just do all my cross stitching on there. But I'll tell you, the dogs have ripped quite a few places on this couch, and the recliner is just not like this piece right next to me is a recliner, but it had like a handle and the handle broke. So now it's just this rope, like this cord you gotta cut your hand on and pull it out. So oh, if you send me a private chat, I don't think anyone else can see that. If you want to do that, Uncle Boozy, it's up to you. My email is also lauritravels24@gmail.com. And I don't mind putting that out in public because that's just an email that I use for certain friends. So, but it's up to you. All right, later, Stony. I appreciate that though. Yeah, Ken, it's the bottom of YouTube, but I don't know, like Ken, it really depends on where you go. There's a lot of fighting for sure, but like I said, there's that. Remember, I showed you that Boyd Wrestling that Coachism's put up. Remember I showed you that? I was a premiere this past Friday during New Year's Eve. I got my character up for the first time ever. So there's a lot of fun to it. There's a lot of laughter and a lot of fun moments to Boyd, but there is a lot of fighting and you have to be careful to stay out of the drama. So I try to. Coats 9000 series coming at you. What's up? It's good to see you. We're just talking about you, just a little bit. about how you traveled over to the. Let me just scroll up a bit because I don't remember what it was called. I was talking to Uncle Boozy, and he was mentioning Slidell, that you travel to Slidell sometimes. So, and then I also mentioned when you come to Massachusetts, we're going to have our lunch and dinner and lunch, maybe both. Maybe we'll do breakfast someday too. Whole lot of summer to fill in with some good eating. Good eating up here in the New England area. My dogs don't know what to do. Whenever I'm live streaming, they have no clue what to do with themselves. So, ugh. It's good that my house is long too, so I can throw it way down by the stove, and then Ding Dong runs back up with it. So my email is Lori, Lori, travels with an S 24 at gmail.com. Yeah, Ken, honestly, I do too. I try to avoid it, but um it's it's been very interesting and entertaining the past 2 weeks. Let me just tell you, like it really has been hysterical. So um but again, whatever I don't like, if it gets too much and emotionally stressed, I just shut it off and I go work, I go cross stitch, I watch. Oh, I just finished all Downton Abbey. So I just finished that on Netflix. I need more Netflix shows to watch. Um but yeah, I just don't let it get to me because like I said, it just that remember that one time that I was streaming live and I was just being insulted and threatened of being swatted, and the cops were being called, and my property information was getting gone through on the internet, and just my shit was being doxxed during my live stream, and I really had to unplug and give myself a couple days and decide if I like this or not. If all this was going to be worth it. I mean, they almost, not they, let's be real, fucking Tasha. I almost felt like I had enough. But at the same time, I've been enjoying this place. So, with legal advice, I have changed my name and I came back. So, yeah, I don't know, Katie, what was weird about it, but, it can be a little, she's a little racy. I don't know if that's what you call it. She's a sexy gal. She is a sexy gal. I mean, you just kind of go again. YouTube is go with the flow. You don't like something, you just log off. That's it. There's no reason to hate anybody on it. Stop the hate is what I keep reading. But yeah, but again, I too try to avoid like any whatever doesn't make me feel comfortable, or if I don't like the way the chat's going, or if I'm told I have to take sides on shit, I just log out again. So yeah, very adult conversations. Hey, you know what I mean? Like everyone has their own little thing going on. There's a guy that goes around here, Carlos Martinez. He's got many different names, but he'll link things of some YouTube streams that are a little bit odd per se. Like today, he linked us up to like, come on, girls. He linked us up to this guy who was dressed like a dog or something, and then he was cleaning toilets as a maid. I mean, I didn't really quite understand what that YouTube channel was about, but hey, to each his own. Honest to God, like I'm not here to hate or discriminate. Like that's what you're into. That's oh well, you don't pay my bills. It's not a big deal. Was toys and reviews. Yeah, Molasses Murphy. I was on Molasses Cookies. Is she Molasses Murphy on here? Molasses Cookies. But anyways, if you ever run into Molasses, I was watching one of her streams before, and I think we went from candles to sex toys pretty quickly. And she like didn't just have a couple sex toys, like she had a whole tote bag of them, and she pulled them out in her bed and she started taking out all these toys I've never heard of before. She was searching for something called a ball splitter. And again, I've never heard of it before. Now, I didn't feel uncomfortable per se. Like I wasn't like, ew, let me log off this. I wasn't. I was so enthralled of how she knew so much and how she was so open to it. And I thought that was pretty cool because she's really an open person. She's going to say how she feels and like what she likes without feeling ashamed because she owns it. Like this is who I am. So I think it's yeah, Uncle Boozy, whatever you give me, I'm totally going to keep it private for sure. That's not a problem at all. Um Mr. Vlogger. I don't think I've heard of Mr. Vlogger before. And I don't, let me see. I don't want to lose you guys. So let me just see if I know how to do this. I'm telling you, like I see Noodles does all this cool stuff on his streams when he plays with his computer, and I'm gonna get that good someday. I am Noodles is my inspiration. So let's see if I'm on here and I do a Mr. Vlogger. He's got 4,000. Is this the one he's got 4,000 videos? I may click on that. Is he a puppeteer? Like, what is this? He drives trains for a living? Oh, I'm getting commercials now because I'm not logged into my account. I don't know how to work this yet. I have to practice with it, with sharing the screen. So, could you guys see that when I was on Mr. Vlogger? Because I was watching it and I was trying to share it, and I don't know if you guys could see it. So let me know if you could, because I don't even know what that was. The Puppet Man. Hey, Joe Cobra, how's it going up there in the Canada? I hope it's not too cold for you. And welcome back, Phil. Welcome back. So I'll have to check out Mr. Vlogger again because he was talking about Santa Claus. And how they haven't reached awareness of Santa Claus. You saw nothing? All right. Thank you, Katie. I was trying to because I was doing the What's Up Berg Show. If you guys haven't subbed up the Berg Show yet, I encourage you to do stuff. So he plays some songs. He is on the West Coast though, however, and he's not trying to make new friends. He will take all new subs, but you will not be his friend. And is that correct, Bergs? Because correct me if I'm wrong. But he does stay up late and he's loud. He's very loud. He's naturally a loud person, but he's fucking funny as hell. Like, so light him up. Go over there and light him up. And yeah, Phil, you missed Davey. He blocked me, I guess. I guess I'm blocked again, so I don't know. Maybe I'll take Bounder Roads with me back into Davies and see if he can unblock me again. So I've been good, Joe. I've been good. I worked 10 hours today and I have the next couple days off again. I got some shit to do. Dental tomorrow, and then I have my hair's gonna be did again for Wednesday. How's your dad feeling, Joe? I hope he's better. Yeah, the Berg show. He's got that Santa Claus is coming to town was the December hit. Gotta light it up, have him play. He went on strike for a little bit. He legitly had a black screen for a while. So that's good, Joe. I'm glad he's feeling better because COVID's a bitch. COVID can be a bitch. Am I allowed to say that? I'm gonna get a strike on that. I don't know the YouTube rules. I was saying I have a copyright hit on my Alice in Wonderland. I have a copyright hit on my Talib Kweli that I posted today. But I posted Ghostface Killer and I did not get a hit. So I don't know what hits me and what doesn't hit me here. But yep, the Bergs is an excellent guitar player. He's got really good content over there. He can shovel a driveway at the crack of noon. So I just hear a car starting outside. My daughter's supposed to be home at some point. I have not seen her in 2022 yet. So hopefully that'll be a thing tonight. She told me she'll be coming home. Thanks for visiting, Joe. I appreciate it. I know I've been like blah, blah, blahing over here. So I comment. I comment everywhere. I'm a fucking talker. If I'm not talking, I got to type it out, right? I can't keep quiet and sit on my hands. Just the way I am. So I know I hear a car running, but I don't know where that is. Maybe it's the neighbors. Or maybe it's my swatting coming to get me. Yeah, I'm still new. I say nice things about Noodles too, though. I think they're hysterical, the two of them. Did you guys join the new show? It's going to be the Bergs and Bulgo. I'm going to mess that up. I'm so sorry. I got to practice that. Baldo. It's the Bergs and Baldo show. It's an ampersand in between their names. They're going to have a new show where they competitively do things of who's better at what. So they're gonna have that going. So if you guys want to sub them up too. Um, I heard Anderson Henderson's doing a show with Michelle K, but that fell through tonight. So that's a new one coming up too in the Boyd. Um, I am not going to do a news stream of who's doing what though. I don't have time to keep up with this at all. But yep. So we'll put Bergs up there. Where is he? I'm on strike. Light it up. My dog just threw the ball on the keyboard, so sorry if that ruined it. I'm gonna try to share my screen again and see if it brings up that guy. So hold on. If I do share my screen, okay, instructions here. Screen sharing works best with a good computer. Some screens let you share audio. Look for the share audio checkbox next to the window and follow these steps. So I'm going to do this again. And can't do that. If I share a window, I can't do that. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can bring that back up again. I don't want YouTube Kids, for Christ's sakes. We don't need that nonsense. I don't even know if I'm allowed to share things, am I? Of other people? Like if I'm just sharing it? I think I can, right? Let's see what this one does.
We're having lunch once again. I got some kind of a steak there, and I got string beans and what was my other side on that there? And of course, I'm drinking sweet tea. And my beautiful wife over there, here, look, let me show. She's eating a sandwich. Go ahead, honey. Go ahead and take a bite out of your sandwich there. You look at here, you're gonna eat half of it.
Oh, good
You better
Lord.
save the other half for later, because you know you're lucky I'm taking you out. All right, and you just sit there and let me talk about how this is a beautiful sandwich you got, and I'll talk about how to show my sweet tea, show the sweet tea out there. Yeah. Okay, I just want to touch base there because Molly was my life coach out there. Kind of, I told her, I said, Molly, I got to quit this, worshiping Satan shit. It ain't working for.
Okay. Now I can't shut it off. All right. Did that work this time? Could I share it that time? BB was going on people's live shows New Year's while he was live showing it. So, all right, Uncle Boozy, have a good night. Thank you for coming up on my stream, practicing all this clumsiness that I have going on. So, all right, so that works. So I guess I have to just figure out how to make it more flowable to share stuff if I wanted to share stuff. I will be a YouTube professional eventually. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and log off. It's 11 o'clock Eastern time. So, and I've been on here for over an hour because I blah blah blah. Um, so I will see you guys around. I do float around. Katie, come back to I don't know if you want to come back to RV Davies, but we need to go see if I'm blocked or not over there. We need to, and if I'm blocked, everybody's gonna say, "Let her back in." Give him a hard time. Let her back in. Hopefully, Todd will unblock me again. Um, but thank you for coming. I appreciate y'all. And again, stay tuned. I'll go live again if I start tearing down that room this week, which is my plan. So have a good night, everybody. He's gone. Poor Davy. Bye, guys.